Similar to the trend that John laid out, we know that Greyson is good at getting what she wants. But before I tell you about that, I know that my wife Sterling is very excited to have another Democrat in the family. We still won't give you a lot of ground, but it helps. I guess it helps the cause a little bit. But I thought I'd tell you a little bit about some of the things that Greyson wanted and was able to get.
Everything?
Well, everything would do it, yeah. But after John and William and I had convinced Dad that we should never have another pet, Greyson, and this was through a series of dogs that we gave away, really due to our refusal to participate in taking care of the pets. Greyson somehow convinced Dad to buy an expensive German imported dog of some sort that Greyson had several of at one point. She also, unfortunately for you, John Reid, was able to convince us to watch Little Mermaid and which one? Yeah. Well, and Barney, which I can't think you can say great about. And what's the little girl that Stratton loves? Madeline, yeah. So, and the bad news is that Stratton loves them all, and so it is generational, and you're getting it next. So get used to that. But I think what is clear is that while Greyson is very good at getting what she wants, she clearly wants to be with you, and that is wonderful. And we're happy for you guys, and know that you'll be great together. Hey guys, I'm William. I'm the middle brother, and thank you. Just some claps. What John Reid's cousin, so I don't know. Give me applause. Well, a great start. Thank you very much. I want to go a little bit more emotional route tonight. My brothers are not quite in touch with their emotional side. John, we're just thankful John didn't bring up his new gun collection, so we're happy about that. We did have one Democrat reference, so we're off to a little bit of a rocky start. But what I want to do is I want to talk about 4 things that I love about Greyson. Yeah, 4. I don't know why 4. Gracie, 4 things that I love about you, and the first one is laughter. Greyson and I are kind of the silliest people in our family. We have an awesome family, a very, just a wonderful, opinionated family, and sometimes Greyson and I need a little bit of comic relief. And so, Gracie, some of my favorite memories with you come in the basement when you were in middle school and high school, and we just had deep belly laughs. And some of my favorite laughs come at our family dinners. Now, you guys, when we go out to dinner as a family, it is not long before the dominant men in our family start talking business. And the conversation kind of goes like this. Well, we got 8 points off of the mezz debt, and then consider the FDP, and we got the private equity loan, and then if you shift that around, it looks like we're going to have about a $1 billion fund at the end of the day. Greyson and I will cut eyes at each other and slump down in our seats, and we're thinking like, do we not understand life? Anyway, so the sad thing is, since Greyson has graduated college, she has now become a very proficient businesswoman, and now I am all alone in this I'm thinking like, guys, Jesus loves you. alone are. Jesus loves you. So, anyway, I appreciate laughing with you. It's one of my favorite things about you. The next thing, Gracie, that I love about you so much is your music. And I'm sure more people will talk about this as the night goes on. But some of my favorite moments in my life are just sitting watching you play music. I mean, I can remember back to when you were in middle school and high school and you playing Concrete Angel by Martina McBride or some Vanessa Carlton song or Grace Flows Down. And just, I mean, even just feeling like this wonderful affection for you as you play. Just, I love this sister of mine. And I remember even days in college that were not good days or seasons that were difficult. And sometimes I would just put on your music and I would just listen to them and it would refresh me and encourage me. So I love your music. The third thing that I love about you, Gracie, is your servant's heart. If there was ever a person who was going to be spoiled, it was going to be Greyson King. I mean, she is the youngest of four. She is the only girl. And I think us brothers kind of started to experience this for the first time when Greyson was about 3. So Christmas when Greyson was 3, John was 7, I was 8, Brian was 11, and we'd come down, and if you'll just kind of look at this chair right here, okay? This normal coquette chair. We would come down and I had toys on one chair, okay? Brian had toys on one chair and John had toys on one chair. Greyson had toys on 2 couches. And we looked at each other and we started scratching our heads and we're thinking, And this kind of continued. And so we were all athletes. Brian played college golf, John played college football, I played college basketball. When I was 17, we were playing serious basketball, AAU basketball. We were traveling, playing. And we went down to Orlando for the 17 and under AAU Nationals. Now, Dad was kind of like the Mark Cuban of that team. For those of you who know Mark Cuban, he was the GM. He was funding the whole deal. And because he was funding the whole deal, he was gracious enough to put us up at the Howard Johnson in Orlando. Very gracious, and we're thankful to this day for that. So we go in and we go into the Howard Johnson. We're all excited about this basketball tournament we're playing, and you know you're kind of going around the hotel to the room on the outside, and you look into the pool, and I mean, if the capacity in the pool was about 100 people, there's borderline 200 people in the pool. Yeah, standing room only in the swimming pool. And so Gracie walks into their room, and she looks up at Dad with these puppy dog eyes, and she says, "Daddy, where are we staying?" And sure enough, they switched some things around. But anyway, I say all this. No, you didn't stay at the Howard Johnson. No. At Howard Johnson, you stayed at something called the Ritz-Carlton, which is where you belong. You know where you belong. So, listen, I say all this to say that the cards were stacked against Greyson. They were stacked against her to be a spoiled, entitled human being. They were stacked. I'm sorry. And but is an important word. Gracie, when I look at you, I do not see that at all. I see someone who has the heart of a servant, and I can trace back over and over and over again. You go into our sporting events, you loving our wives, you serving us when we're sick, you doing stuff when people have not even asked you to do it. And as a follower of Jesus who said that, listen, people of the world, they think greatness is ruling it over other people and publicizing their own greatness. But Jesus says, no. If you want to be great, you become the servant. And he says, even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. And I just see such Christ-like service in you. And so I love that about you. And then the last thing is you're happy. And I just love how happy you are. And I can remember some days and some tears in middle school and high school when it wasn't always this intense happiness. But as I just kind of thought about your life over the course of last week especially, I can see such a close connection between the joy in your life and John Reid coming into it. And John Reid, buddy, I want to thank you, man, for the way that you treat Greyson. And as an older brother, I watch the way y'all laugh together. I watch the way that y'all have fun together. I watch the way that you care about her. And it gives me so much confidence that you will continue to do good to her. And I love the way that you respect your husband to be. And y'all just brought so much joy to each other. And so, Gracie, I love you. For more reasons than these four and John Reid, I'm excited to have you in our family, man. Really meant. So, cheers to John Reid and Greyson. Okay, at this point, I have been told to invite up Table 8, all of Table 8. And the siblings. Okay, this is led by Ivy and Joey Pointer. Ivy is one of Greyson's best friends / mentors. Greyson is the godchild, or the godparent of one of Ivy's children. And so we've been told that we're going to sing. I'm very self-conscious, so I need the rest of you siblings to please come up here.
Joey, grab my lyric.
Come on.
Everybody's got
John?
all people.
John, come on. At this point, I'm going to publicly shame my younger brother who's too scared to now get up.
How much I love you. All of a sudden, I'm really nervous. I think I'm shaking. Lots to go. Are we ready? Team also. Are we ready? Yeah. All right. I like you up too. Okay, we gotta turn it up apparently, guys. Oh my God. Well, you know, it's you, my dear. Okay. It's worth the wait.
Table 8.
Table 8.
Table 8 deserves props.
You've been practicing at table 8. It might seem like it was just yesterday. She was 8 years old and it was moving day. She was the coolest kid, became my family. Now it's wedding day, I think we'll all agree. We feel so sappy. Papa Long, if you remember when Greyson was just as hot. We feel so sappy. Papa Long, if her wedding makes you feel you've aged a lot. We feel so sappy. Papa Long, if this day came way too fast for you. We feel so sappy. Papa Long, if you hope there's tissues in the pew. Here comes good news, she found the perfect guy. Everyone is here, now it's party time. Now don't you worry, I promise I'll behave.